Welcome back to the Epic Visions channel, and today we're going to talk about the top 10 terrifying acts of nature caught on camera you won't believe. Number 10. Flood in Bosnia and Serbia, May 2014. In May 2014, Bosnia and Serbia experienced a devastating flood that caused widespread destruction and loss of life. Heavy rainfall combined with melting snow and saturated ground led to rising water levels in rivers and streams across the region. The flooding was particularly severe in Bosnia and Herzegovina, where thousands of homes were submerged and numerous landslides occurred due to the saturated soil. In Serbia, the Sava River overflowed its banks, inundating towns and villages along its path. The city of Arenovac, located near the capital Belgrade, was one of the hardest hit areas. Tens of thousands of people had to be evacuated, and even the situation was worsened by power outages and damaged infrastructure. The floodwaters were not only posing an immediate threat to human life, but also caused significant damage to agriculture and livestock, impacting the livelihoods of many in the affected areas. Number 9. La Palma Island Volcano Eruption 2021. In 2021, the La Palma Island volcano erupted, causing widespread concern and evacuation efforts. The eruption began on September 19, 2021, when the Cumbre Vieja volcano on the Canary island of La Palma erupted after experiencing increased seismic activity for weeks. The eruption unleashed a massive plume of ash and smoke into the sky, visible from miles away, and the lava flows began to engulf nearby villages. The town of Tadok was particularly affected, with many homes and structures beyond, and they were destroyed by the advancing lava. Authorities swiftly initiated evacuation measures to ensure the safety of residents in the affected areas. Thousands of people were forced to leave their homes, seeking shelter with friends, family, or in emergency centers. The eruption's unpredictability and the rapid advance of lava flows added to the anxiety and challenges faced by both residents and emergency responders. Number 8. Nanchang Airport windstorm caused roof collapse 2018. In 2018, a significant incident occurred at Nanchang Airport due to a powerful windstorm. This windstorm had devastating consequences, leading to the collapse of the airport's roof. The incident caused widespread damage and disruption, raising concerns about the structural integrity of the airport. The windstorm, characterized by strong gusts of wind, struck the airport with great force. As a result, sections of the airport's roof gave way, collapsing onto various areas within the facility. The immediate aftermath of the incident was marked by chaos and emergency response efforts to ensure the safety of passengers and airport staff. The incident garnered significant attention in the media, highlighting the importance of infrastructure resilience in the face of extreme weather events. Number 7. Flood in Yulin, China, July 2017. In July 2017, the city of Yulin in China experienced a devastating flood that left a lasting impact on the region. The flood was a result of heavy rainfall that persisted for several days, causing rivers and tributaries to overflow their banks. The torrential rains began on July 2nd and continued for several days, leading to rising water levels in the rivers that crisscross Yulin. The local authorities issued warnings and evacuated residents from low-lying areas as the situation became increasingly critical. The floodwaters inundated homes, streets, and agricultural fields. Many neighborhoods were submerged and thousands of people were displaced from their homes. The flood also disrupted transportation and damaged infrastructure, making it challenging for emergency responders. Number 6. Hurricane Lane. Hurricane Lane was a powerful storm that struck the Central Pacific region in August of 2018. It was classified as a Category 5 hurricane, making it one of the most intense hurricanes in the area. As Hurricane Lane approached Hawaii, it brought with it heavy rainfall, strong winds, and the potential for significant flooding. The residents and authorities in Hawaii were on high alert as they prepared for the potential impact of the hurricane. One of the key concerns was the torrential rain that the hurricane could bring, which had the potential to cause flash floods and landslides. Thankfully, as Hurricane Lane got closer to Hawaii, it weakened, its path shifted, sparing the islands from the direct hit. Overall, while Hurricane Lane posed a significant threat to Hawaii, the islands were fortunate to avoid a catastrophic impact, thanks in part to the efforts of emergency responders and the preparedness of the local communities. Number 5. Landslide in Himachal Pradesh, 2019. In 2019, Himachal Pradesh experienced a devastating landslide. The incident was marked by heavy rainfall that triggered the landslide, causing widespread destruction in the region. The landslide not only disrupted transportation but also posed a significant threat to the safety of the residents. Rescue and relief efforts were immediately initiated to evacuate affected individuals and provide them with essential supplies. The incident highlighted the vulnerability of the hilly regions to natural disasters, especially during the monsoon season. Number 4. New Zealand Flood 2023. In 2023, New Zealand experienced a devastating flood that left a lasting impact on the nation. Heavy rainfall and severe weather conditions led to widespread flooding in various parts of the country. Rescue operations were quickly initiated to help people stranded by the rising waters. Many residents had to be evacuated from their homes as the floodwaters continued to rise, posing a threat to their safety. Number 3. Typhoon Whamco. Typhoon Whamco, also known as Typhoon Ulysses in the Philippines, was a powerful tropical cyclone that struck several countries in Southeast Asia in November of 2020. It was the third most powerful typhoon of the season and caused significant devastation. In the Philippines, Typhoon Whamco brought heavy rainfall and strong winds, triggering severe flooding and landslides in various regions. The typhoon also caused extensive damage to infrastructure, including roads and bridges. Whamco then made landfall in Vietnam, where it continued to bring heavy rains and strong winds. Flooding and landslides occurred in several provinces, leading to casualties and displacement of residents. The widespread destruction caused by Typhoon Whamco promoted and also prompted extensive relief efforts and international assistance to affected areas. Number 2. November 22nd rainstorm in Canjin, Indonesia. In November 2022, Canjin, Indonesia experienced a severe rainstorm that had significant impacts on the region. The storm brought heavy rainfall, leading to extensive flooding in several areas. Homes, businesses, and infrastructure were inundated, causing widespread damage. The torrential rain resulted in landslides in some hilly areas, further exacerbating the situation. Local authorities and disaster response teams worked tirelessly to provide assistance to affected communities. Evacuation centers were set up to shelter those displaced by the flooding. The rainstorm disrupted transportation networks, making it difficult for emergency services to reach affected areas promptly. Additionally, power outages were reported in many places, further complicating the situation. Number 1. Tornado in Zillion-Hot, China. In June of 2020, Zillion-Hot, a city in China, experienced a devastating tornado. This natural disaster caused widespread destruction and left a trail of damage in its wake. The tornado struck with little warning, catching many residents off guard. Homes and buildings were severely damaged or completely destroyed as the powerful winds tore through the city. Trees were uprooted and debris scattered throughout the affected areas. The tornado's force was strong enough to overturn vehicles and create chaos in the streets. Many people were injured and sadly there were casualties as well. The tornado's impact extended beyond physical damage as it disrupted daily life in Zillion-Hot. Power outages, road blockages, and communication breakdowns added to the challenges faced by the community during this crisis. That's all for today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more exciting updates.